What's up everyone, this is Cyberknight, and today we're going to open up the brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Cyberstorm access box for you guys. So yeah, Konami actually sent me this early to open up for you guys. I've been looking forward to this set. I mean, it gives us brand new cyber support. The new Firewall Dragon is actually on the front and stuff too, which I think he looks really cool. And then, so we have like support for Playmaker, basically on that. We have new support for Pearlies, Mechanico, Rescue Ace, Super Heavy Samurais. I mean, there's actually quite a bit. I'm trying to think of like the main ones. I know it feels like Super Heavies, I think, were one that a lot of people are excited about. Pearlies, that's probably what I'm most excited about. And God, I know there's other stuff too. Branded. It's quite a bit, actually. So let's go ahead, open it up, and show you guys all the different stuff too. And of course, there are new archetypes and stuff too. There's like, basically, this is Starfrost is in his next world after Kashtira, and I think it's more like, I don't know exactly the lore, but it's like synchro and stuff, so it seems like more of a synchro theme. I forget how to pronounce their name. I'm sure I'll get, maybe if I get one of them, if I'm reading it off, I can maybe say it correctly. I'll try. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and like and subscribe if you enjoy. I mean, it's you guys that make all this possible, so thank you for your support. We did a live stream the other day too, and you guys are awesome. So, yeah. And I'm sure too, was the pre-release, I think, this upcoming weekend. So, I'm going to do more opening of this set too, if you want to watch that. Okay? Let's get going. Remember, we get a super rare per pack. At least a super rare, at least a holo. So, let's see. Imperial Princess? Oh, that one's kind of cool looking. Sulfur, they got new support. If you remember them, it's been a little while. Super Heavy. Signet Circuit. The Bestial Albert. There you go. That one's really cool. I like how he's like sitting on the throne and everything. He just looks awesome to me. Then we also have, how do you pronounce these? The new how do you say it? Nimlaria? I don't know. The Dream archetype, basically, I think is actually how you're supposed to, maybe it's the dream part, but yeah. There's like a whole archetype based off of that, which is kind of cool. And here's one of the Mechanico cards. That's cool. It's actually a common. Always like it when I can get some of the cards I'm looking for the easiest. Because I'm thinking about building Mechanico, but I think Pearly's still like the main one on my list. Firewall Phantom. Oh, here you go. This is actually a new Spirit Monster. I've heard this could be really good in Exo Sisters or really any kind of rank 4 deck. Like I've seen some people like talking about this one on that. So yeah, this is what I'm looking forward to. It's a new spirit, so it goes with some of the older spirits that we've had. So that's definitely a good one. Oh, and one of the Pearlies too. That's actually a common. And here we go. Here's the new archetype I was talking about earlier. It's like This is Starfrost on it. Manadium Runeheart, I think is how I pronounce that. I hope I'm close enough. But yeah, it's basically like a new synchro sort of archetype from what I'm understanding anyway. Let's see. During the main phase, if this card is in your hand, a quick effect, you can target one Medanium monster you control or one monster you control with a 1,500 attack, 2,100 defense, destroy it, and if you do special summon this card. If this card is normal or special summon, you can add one Medanium card from your deck to your hand, except for this card, you can only use each effect of this card once per turn. So yeah, I think he basically just helps you get stuff on the field and stuff too, so looks cool. Alright, that's our first Ultra. Dinomorphia, they actually got a new card too. New trap card. And there's the Mechanico as well. Nice. And Reinforce, yeah. I think it's funny, actually, a lot of the new support cards so far that I'm like excited about seem to be commons. So that's a good thing. That means more decks I can build, basically. You know? That helps me with that. Pendulum Pendant, that's kind of cool. Oh yeah, there's that bunny. Bunny Ear Enthusiast. Double hooking. Oh yeah, Sue Ships also got new support. I like that one. Just looks cool. And Constellar. Constellar Teller Knights. Constellars and Teller Knights basically both got new support. So I feel like I can't really read off each card, otherwise this video would go on forever. Ooh, fusion duplication. Okay, we gotta read this one. This is the one where you can target a fusion or polymerization, a normal or quick play spell in either player's graveyard, banish the spell, then apply that spell's effect when this card is activated, and you can only activate one of this per turn. So this has some interesting ideas to it. I've heard some people coming up with some cool strategies. Kind of surprised that's also a common. So again, we got a lot of good commons this set. Happy to see it. That's a good thing. Oh yeah, this card too. This is really cool. If this card special summon, you can increase or decrease its level. Basically, this looks like it could be used in Dragoonity, actually. So, that one looks interesting to me. I like Dragoonies. There's the Pearly monster as well. That's also a common. And Time-Tearing Morganite, I guess? Yeah, I think I'm saying that right. And Amazement also got a new card too. Nice. I'm enjoying seeing, I don't know, just like, what are we up to? I feel like 10 different archetypes that are getting new support in this set? Something like that. That's what it feels like. That one's cool looking. Oh yeah, how did Dai get here? I like how he actually has another card in this, like for his story, I think. Super heavy. Oh, here we go. Now this is a cool secret rare. This is Albion, the Sanctifier Dragon. Okay. Yeah, it's a new branded fusion, basically. They got new support. I've heard this is like going to be probably a really big set for them. You remember with their structure deck and everything. So Fallen of Albaz and a Light Spellcaster diffuse together. And this card does some serious damage. Let's see. Cannot be used as fusion material. Opponent cannot target this card with card effects. You can use each of the following effects of this card once per turn. During your opponent's turn, quick effect, you can target 2 monsters in any graveyard. Special summon both monsters, 1 to each field. If this card is in your graveyard, you contribute 4 monsters, and the 2 extra deck, the 2 in the extra monster zones and 2 in the central monster zones, and if you do, special summon this card. So yeah, he can also revive himself, too. So, sounds like a really cool card, and I just like, too, honestly, he kind of reminds me of Blue Eyes White Dragon, kind of, you know? I mean, not exactly, but I don't know. It just seems like a new age one or something. It just really looks cool. Dual Avatar, by the way, another archetype that got some new support. Sorry, I'm like gushing over these cards. I gotta get going a little quicker. It's gonna be a long video otherwise. I feel like I had to give some time to that one, though, especially. Wish Dragon. Oh, that's cool. There we are. I don't know if we know the effect of this one, so I'll at least do that for you guys so you can read it. I feel like if I read it off, it's going to take too much time. Because what, we're a quarter through the box. I got to get going a little. I don't want this to be an hour-long video, you know? Tellarknight Alterin? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but yeah, new Tellarknight. Those are pretty cool. I'm mainly just happy, like I said, Pearly stuff and all that, like spirit monsters, all common. Very nice. Oh, here you go. This is, I'm kind of surprised that's also a common. It is Virtual World Tiger. So yeah, Virtual Worlds honestly got new support too, which is really good. That's like a rank 9, yeah. Had to think about it, had to count them real quick. But yeah, that is actually a really good one too. Virtual Worlds. They're not too fun to go against. Oh, and here's one of the new Synchro monsters too for the Bestial. Bestial Dispatter. This one is really cool looking. It actually is almost generic. It requires non-tuner dragon monsters. So I won't read off the effect. There it is for you. But it looks really awesome. I've heard good things about it too. So check it out. Like, that one looks amazing. Mechanico, Reinforce. I want to build Rescue Ace. I might do that. I know they haven't done the best in the meta, but I like them. I mean, they're a firefighter archetype. Pearly. Get a few of those. Then we have Mandium Obsidian, I guess. I think I'm saying that. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Interesting. I try to pronounce it best I can. I don't think I've heard anyone say it yet, so I don't have it in my head right just yet. Here's actually a new fusion monster for Cybers, which is pretty cool. I do like Cybers support. Not because it's similar to my name, but they are fun. Signet Rollback. The Code Talker on that. Not bad either. What are we missing? No, okay, we got 2 ultras and a secret, so we should have everything on the right side unless we just get like a cool surprise. I mean, wouldn't say no to that. And Medania Meek. Like, that's one of those, like, it looks like an ornament to me, or a bell. Maybe it's supposed to be a bell. I know it's like what he's messing with there in the artwork, so. I think there's supposed to be 2 different... I don't know. Because that's a tuner monster. Alright, Trap Tracks. Keep thinking it says Trap Tricks. And Harvest Angel of Doom. This one's pretty cool. You can actually go for Black Horn of Heaven with it and stuff too, or just Horn of Heaven. So it's kind of interesting. Reminds me of like older like fairy like pendulum decks, because there for a while there was kind of a thing with that. So not bad. Could be good with agents even, maybe. That's an archetype I hadn't really seen in a little bit, agents. So I feel like it's kind of support for them in a way. Oh, here we go. We have Duel of the June Moon. I'm sorry, I could not read that. That is an interesting one too. So there you go. There's like her effect. I don't remember this one at all. So that one looks pretty cool. Okay, kind of reminds me of like a, I don't know, if I didn't read off that name, just all the artwork, I would think maybe it's some kind of Dark Magician support or something, you know? Just seeing that, it's like, Okay. Double hooking. And, ooh, one of the new Infinitreks, or it might be the only one, I'm not 100% actually on that, but another archetype that got new support, Infinitrek Road Roller. It is, if an Earth Machine monster is tributed or banished face up, you can special summon this card from your graveyard if it was there when the monster was tributed or banished, or hand if not. But banish it when it leaves the field. You can lose the effect of this card once per turn. An Xyz monster whose original type is Machine and has this as material gains this effect. Face up monsters your opponent controls change to defense position. Also, they lose 1,000 defense. That sounds pretty awesome, actually. I like that. Well, there you go. Actually, new support for Infinitreks. That's another one I feel like that's kind of been forgotten, sort of. I guess I haven't been that long, but I hadn't seen them in a while, I guess. So, I see them more on, like, Master Duel, I feel like. Not really in real Yu-Gi-Oh! For a while. Maybe that'll help. Still like this card. Tellarknight Lyran, I guess? Yeah. Again, forgive me if I mispronounce some of these. You know what channel you're on, so, you know. I try, I really do. Oh, there's another one. Sekatama, I think is how you pronounce that. I think that's the second one we've had so far. Unless I just hadn't paid attention. Oh, it's a Super Heavy Samurai. Okay. What's this one? Commander? This is the Commander one. Okay. Looks like a little Shogun, kind of. Again, I've heard nothing but good things of that. Gold Pride also got new support, by the way. If you didn't hear about that, I think, was it MST TV? I think that did some video on that, so check it out. I think you got the early release on those. They got a few secret rares and stuff, too, but that one looks really cool. I like the guy that's, like, running on the ball. I don't know his name off the top of my head, but I think he's a secret rare. He's like a fusion, and I really like that card's design, honestly. Like, that makes me want to play Gold Pride. I don't know why, I just like him. And he had a good effect, too. It was like 3,000 attack, I think, as well. Oh, here we go! Oh, this is another, I think this is for Branded, right? Yeah, it's, you know, it's also treated as Dogmatica and Despia. But, yeah, this is Guiding Quim the Virtuous. So I think it's, like, technically another Ecclesia, or, like, part of her story. Either way, let's see. She is actually a Spellcaster Tuner effect monster. Again, she's treated as Dogmatica and Despia. If this card's no more special summon, you can send one Fallen of Albaz, or one card that mentions it, from your deck to the graveyard. If this card leaves the extra deck, or let's see, if a card leaves the extra deck, excuse me, except during the damage step, you can target one Fallen of Albaz or one monster that mentioned it in your graveyard, except for this card, special summon it. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn. So, yeah, I think this is going to be one of the main cards people are going to want. I kind of wonder, too, if it's going to be a Starlight. I kind of feel like she's going to be one, but I don't know off the top of my head. I mean, you know, like, I have no proof, I guess, but that's just a guess. I feel like the cards for her usually get the Starlight treatment, which are pretty cards. I like that one with her, too. The artwork is very good. More Gold Pride, there you go. There's our third. And, oh yeah, this one's really interesting. It's Wannabe. This, I think, was kind of a short print for Japan or something. Either way, it's a card that helps you get trap cards, and it's actually supposed to be really good with Labyrinth. It is something I want to try out. I've seen like Japanese players use one of them in their decks and stuff too in Labyrinth, and it looks pretty cool. I want to try it out. Like I said, I think it's just a one of. Maybe you could use more. I don't know, but I hadn't tested it out myself. I only, I have to test it out myself to really give you an exact thing on how I feel. It does seem like a really good card, though, for them. And I think technically it's easier for us to get. So, that's awesome. I consider that a win. Still like this guy, too. Is that a new card? I don't remember it. So, there you go if you want to read it. Again, I hate to read off each card because I feel like I'm running a little long. Let's see, Ultron. I think we got that one earlier. That's cool. There's Albion actually in the artwork, I believe. So I'm happy I got the Albaz stuff, I believe, basically. So I've been kind of tempted to run them. I don't know. I'm not going to make promises because I haven't built them prior to this, so I know I'm missing a lot of cards, but I think if you get a couple of the structure deck, which I still find from time to time, you can probably build it fairly easily. Maybe. I don't know. Alright. Ooh, here we go. Here's one of the new Firewall cards. What is this one? Firewall Defensor. This is, if this card is sent to the graveyard as a material for a link summon of a Cyverse monster, you can special summon one Firewall monster from your deck except for this card. You cannot special summon monsters the turn you activate this effect except Cyverse monsters. If a Firewall monster you control would be destroyed by a card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. You can only use each effect of this card once per turn. So basically, it's a way to bring out Firewall easier, or Cyverse, I guess, really, but, Firewall's kind of the idea. And then it can protect them. So, that's kind of cool. I like that one. I know there's another Firewall as well. We saw it earlier. I think it was a common. But, yeah. That might be fun to try out. I like the Code Talker stuff a lot, too. Like, I don't know. Is there enough room to use the new Firewall stuff in Code Talkers? I don't know. I'm going to have to try something out. It's hard for me to choose. I like the Firewall stuff. I really do. And Singularity looks amazing. I think that's his name. But, we'll see. Let's see. Madonium, Obsession? Obsession? I think, yeah. I'm trying my best to say it. I don't think I'm saying that right. Alright. Only a few packs left. We got our Ultra Rares, our Secret Rares, stuff you should normally get from a box. But there still could be something else. I mean, it's always possible. I'm sure we'll get some more cards we haven't seen yet, so definitely stay tuned. Oh, here we go. This is actually one of the good ones, too. One of the Super Heavy Prodigy Wakaushi. He's got, like, the longest effect ever. I can't speak. Anyway, here's his effect, so you guys can always pause if you need to. Basically, he's supposed to be, like, the key card, I believe, for Super Heavies. He's, like, part of the really good combos. He's going to be one of the main ones you need, from what I'm understanding in the combos I've seen. He's also a Pendulum and a Tuner monster, so that's pretty cool. And, yeah, I think I'm going to try to build them, if I can get everything. I don't know what all you need. And, of course, I don't know all the rarities yet. But, we'll see. I'm sure we're going to get enough of this set anyway, so maybe we'll be able to build it. It just depends on heart of the cards. But I think that's definitely one of the cards you're going to need, like one of the key cards. So, glad to see it's not too tough to get. I mean, it's a super rare, so that's kind of been the theme of this set. I feel like most things are actually lower rarity, I feel like, on, well, that I'm interested in, and I find that as a good thing. I don't see that as bad. We have, let's see, Reincarnation of the Seven Emperors. So actually a new card for them, like numbers and everything too. Again, you can read it off if you want. This is a really cool card for us, and yeah, if you're looking for more of that, I guess, Barian sort of support, there you go. I like some of the Barian stuff. It was pretty fun in Duel, what was it? Duels of the Abyss or Deep? I forget the name, the pack name, I get it confused. But the Barian stuff was pretty fun, actually, from that set. Mainly like the Mako stuff, though, the most. Alright, last pack. What can we end with? Can we get a Starlight? I don't know. Let's see. I want some of the Starlights from this set. Like I said, I feel like that new Ecclesia is going to be one. I wonder what else, you know? Maybe the Pearly one. I know it's a common, but still, I'd love it as a Starlight. We'll see. Oh, and... oh, the Sulfachord. Grand Sulfachord, Kulia. So, yeah, like I said, new support for them. I've heard it's actually pretty decent. I mean, I never tried Sulfachords, I'll be honest. There's too many archetypes. I can't try them all. But I've heard this is good support for them. So, yeah. And they also got, like, a common card. We saw that, I believe, earlier. So, not bad at all. And also Mechanco as well. So, yeah, that's our opening. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, always pause if you need to read some effects, because I really don't feel like I can go over each card, you know, even though I don't think you guys mind too long of videos. I don't know, I just hate it if the video gets like close to 30 minutes or something. But I feel like we got a really good box. I mean, especially if you want to build Albaz. I mean, I got like 3 of the main cards I feel like are right there for that. And then, like I said, I'm glad the Spirit Monster seems to be pretty easy to get. Mechanco, Super Heavies, basically, I feel like I got a lot of good ones so far. I'm going to need more. Going to need more of this set, of course. But, yeah, I mean, it looks like a fun set, and one that I will obviously do more openings. So if you want to see more openings, be sure to like and subscribe. My opinions are, though, definitely, I like this set. I mean, it gives a lot of support for a lot of different things, and that's a good thing. You know, that's always, I consider that one of the best things in any Yu-Gi-Oh set. I want more support for a lot of different things. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about it, but I say I'm definitely going to check it out, and the pre-release is around the corner too, so I'll be there. Thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe and all that. Thank you, Konami, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya.